G'day everyone, this evening I've made my way down to this lagoon with Sonny, who's over there, and we're going on a bit of a carp bash.
Hey you!
You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now some of you may remember this spot. I discovered this spot and fished this spot back in the springtime, but I was sitting way up there. I reckon it's dropped about a metre or a metre and a half vertical over the summer, but it still looks like there's a good couple of metres of water out there. We could see a few carp swimming around the edges. I reckon we should be able to catch something here. We've got worms and corn for bait, 2 rods each. Surely we can catch something. Right, the running sinker rig has got a couple of Jan-Jack worms on it. I'm just going to put that out there. This rod's got a paternoster rig on it, but I'm thinking about taking that off and putting a float on. Look at this, I've got a bite on my worms already on my running sinker rig. I'm just rigging up my other rod, my float rod. Oh, I missed him. That's actually a really good sign, because if it was a carp I would have hooked up. There is a chance that there could be other species in here that could wash in during floods. Potentially redfin or yellow belly, or who knows what else. But that was a good sign to see that bite so early. I've only been here like 1 minute it's been in. Right, my other rod, I've just rigged a float on one of Doug Petty's Punchmaster 2000 floats. And I've gone worms. I was going to go corn. We've got corn and worms, but I just had that nice bite on worms, so I thought I'll stick to worms. And I'll put that over here in the shallows. And I'll just see what the wind does with that float. You might be able to see some pretty fresh looking sand or dirt over there. There's a wombat hole up there. That's only recently been dug by the look of it, and because it's on a hill, instead of having a mound, it's just pushed all the dirt down the hill. Sonny's getting a bite over there. That's going to happen. I've had a bite. Now Sonny's getting a bite. I'd better get the 090 carp dispatcher out. Light O carp dispatcher. My float's getting towed around here. Look, he's on there. Oh, how did I miss that? Did you see my float then?
No, I didn't.
It was getting towed around like a wakeboard behind a wake boat. It was just... Yeah, just out there in front of me. There. It's just gone straight under, look. Look, straight under, you see that? See the float? Look. There it goes. It's bouncing. I missed him again. Oh, have I ever done this before? Have I got any experience? Well, it comes straight back again. Got him. Oh, what a fluke. I went to check me bait and I've got a little weeny carp. We're on the board, Sonny. We're on the board.
How cute is that?
I had a few bites and I missed them. I thought I'd better check my bait. And I pulled my bait in. Well, it's not the monster that we thought we'd catch, but we're on the board. Right, a couple of fresh worms on. Put the float back out there in the bite zone. There's not a second to lose, that's right. Oh. I think you did pull a little bit too hard. Sonny's just gone to strike, but he's struck with a few extra gigawatts through the flux capacitor, and he pulled the sinker straight out into his guts. I mean, bloody float straight away. As soon as I put it in, something's picking up the worms. Got him. Well, this isn't a little one. This one's a bit bigger than the last one, I think. It's a big old mud marlin. Big. 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 Looks maybe 60-ish. Maybe not quite 60-ish, but he's giving me a bit more curry than what that little one did. Hey Sonny, when I land this fish, I might get you to take a photo of me with it if that's alright. Just because I don't get very many, unless you're catching a fish. Maybe I should use the landing net. Oh well. Had him out. Yeah, got ya. And carp number 2 is a little bit bigger than carp number 1. Well, now both fish have been caught under the float. Now if you've never used the waggler float, this is what I do. I run the line through, then I tie a hook on the end, and then I put 2 split shots like that, so it's got a little bit of movement in it. And that's it. Put the worms on the hook, and I've been fishing it over there near the edge where it's quite shallow. On the way in here, just before, I said to Sonny, the temperature's about 30 degrees, we better watch where we put our feet, we could see a snake. And we drove about 20 metres down the road and there was a snake. I'm going fishing with Sonny, and I just said to him, at this temperature, there's a fair chance we might see a snake today, and next minute, red belly black snake. Mate, you better get off the track, or you could end up in trouble. This time of year when it's really warm, you've got to be extra careful because they've got a lot more energy. Like when it's cold, they just slowly move away, but this time of year they'll...
Yeah.
There he goes. See you later, mate. I think he was enjoying just basking in the shade. We might have wrecked that for him.
Yeah.
He'll come back out in a minute.
Alright, yeah.
Could be worse. He could have a tyre mark on his back.
Yeah.
Now I've got a tangle because I just dropped this. Oh, that just pulled the float clean under. Oh, it's gone under and stayed under. No, he came back up. I got him. Oh, look at the size of this one. It's even smaller than the first one. Look at that. I've gone from small to huge to tiny. Let me float getting towed around there. Here we go, it's getting towed. It's getting towed towards me. Whatever's got my bait swimming towards me with it got him. Oh, look at that, bigger one. Not as big as that big kahuna that I got before, but it's bigger than the last little one that I just got. I'm keeping my line down so that it doesn't tangle with this other line. Is that a yellow belly or am I seeing things? It's a carp. I was seeing things, which is a bit unfortunate because it would be a nice size yellow belly. Come on, mate. Beached. Bum. Another one, 4 on the pile. But you can go on my pile of dead carp. It's a very fat, healthy carp. Not for much longer. I'll just give him a wash. They are, yuck. Don't go back in there, you dingleberry. Righto. I better get my line back in. Right, I put my float back in with a single janjack worm under it. Last time I put it in, I kid you not, it sat there for about 10 seconds before it had its first bite. I put it in, and it was about now that it had a nibble. It wasn't long before my float got pulled under, and then I caught another small carp. And then another small carp. And then I finally hooked a bigger fish. Got him. They're not all small in here, Sonny. Sonny just said a minute ago, I think they're all small in here. This one certainly isn't. This is heavy. Just, what was I doing with this line? I'm going to one-handedly, single-handedly unclip that bail. Just put that there. While I deal with this big kahuna. Oh, you idiot. I just put that line there, then caught it straight away. Get away from that other line. Yes, it is. Getting bites on that other line now. look at this rod. That's alright, I've got my eye on it. Right, they're coming in for landing. No, we're not quite ready yet. Here he comes. Yeah. Big.
Oh, this one is the grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa Carpio. Bum, bum, bum. Another one bites the dust. I then took my float off and gave it to Sonny in the hope that it might bring him some luck. Right, I am going to try something a little different here. I'm going to put just a couple of corn kernels on, just like that. Just 2 kernels. No weight of any kind. And I'm going to see if I can cast it out there just a little bit. That's all I need to do. Let's just try that and see how it goes. The water's actually a lot clearer than it looks. Like once that algae blows around a bit, you can actually see into the water a good 30 centimetres or more. Because they don't want corn, do they? Oh, we've got to bite as soon as on the corn here. I just said to Sonny, gee, they don't like the corn, do they? Because you haven't had a bite on corn all night. Look at this going. I reckon he's got that and swam towards me with it. He has too, look. And it's a big one. Yeah. First fish on the corn for the whole night. The corn was only about 2 metres from the bank in probably about a foot of water. I just said to Sonny a minute ago, yeah, they don't like the corn, do they? And then I got a bite, and then I reached up and hit record, but turned my camera off. It's not as big as the other ones, it's just bigger than the little ones I've been getting. Oh, look at this rod. Oh, I thought it had a bite. It was just it was just bent under the spade of the sinker, idiot. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Sonny's loving our Australian sayings. They don't use sayings like that in Switzerland. They don't say not the sharpest tool in the shed. Right. Bum, bum, bum. You're off to meet your maker. Then I caught another small carp, and another one, and another one, and another one. I've actually foul hooked him. He's hooked under the mouth. He's not even hooked in the mouth. He's kind of hooked under the chin. That takes special skill to do that. Not any odd angler can do that, you know.
Sonny here, not a lot of rubbish.
Oh, straight away. Got him. This is a bigger one.
Oh, it's a good one, yeah?
It's been in for about 20 seconds. I don't even know if my camera's on, but I've caught that many. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, it's on.
That's right, I was dragging him up the bank. Yeah. Oh no, don't tangle my other line. Okay, we'll throw him in the net. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You getting a bite? Oh, you go tend to your bite, and I'll tend to this fish. He's eating his last supper, this one. I'm going to check this corn line again because I reckon I had a nibble a minute ago. It's up on the surface. It must have been stuck on that leaf. Look, this is what he's going now. Got him. Whoa.
It's a good one, no?
Yeah.
You beauty. The biggest one for tonight?
Oh, I don't know. It's got a bit of weight to it. It's certainly pulling a bit of drag. Go on. We'll never know. I'll let that one go so that you can catch him. That was purely by choice.
Well.
Just had a big bite on me corn. I don't know whether it took me corn kernels or not. No, it's still moving a bit, I think. No, this must be still corn kernels here. And got him. Big. All the big ones are on the corn. Well, not all the big ones, but not all the big fish are caught on the corn, but all the fish caught on the corner, big ones. If that makes... Hey, in the Great Cornholio!
Oh, this is the biggest.
Nah, it's not as big as that one like you photographed me with, I don't think. They're all so close to the bank. If you need to go over there, Sonny, just drop the net and run. I'm quite capable.
You beauty.
I'm experienced. You beauty. What's that, 14 now? 15? I don't know, I've lost count. Right, I've just put the Olight axe in there, the O-tackle axe for scale. Probably 55, 58 centimetre carp, that one. I can hear bells. You watch this, right? I'll show you how far out I'm casting. I just cast about there. Flip me bail so there's heaps of slack in the line. I'm going to just sit that in the rod holder. That's it. Just let it do its own thing.
Silly you, what did you think? He stayed for life cause he bought you a drink. She'll get disease, hey pretty please. It's true you know how to bring the heat. Oh miss one, but there's never...
Yes! Sonny's on the board.
Biggest fish tonight. Proud of you, Sonny. I say 13 or 30. 13 or 30.
30.
Ah, yeah, because this is a 13 centimeter. Look at this bucket. It's so good.
It's great. I bought it off Amazon.
Yeah.
Probably only cost me $20 or something all up, including postage. Folks, all good things must come to an end. Sonny and I, the team, between us, what did we catch, about 15 or 16? Something like, we lost count. Last time I remember it was at 12 and we lost count in the last 4. But anyway, we've had an awesome evening and we hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Thank you all very much for watching.